Hi everyone, welcome to Rashi Things. So today I am here to talk about Hibernate interview questions part 1. Let's start. First question, what is Hibernate? Hibernate is one of the most popular Java frameworks that simplify the development of Java application to interact with the database. It is an object relational mapping tool. It is referred as a framework which comes with an abstract layer and also handles the implementations internally. The implementations include tasks like writing a query for CRUD operations or establishing a connection with the databases, etc. Hibernate develops persistence logic which stores and processes the data for longer use. Next question, what are the advantages of using Hibernate over JDBC? Major advantages of using Hibernate over JDBC are Hibernate eliminates a lot of boilerplate code that comes with JDBC API. The code looks cleaner and readable. This Java framework supports inheritance, associations, and collections. These features are actually not present in JDBC. HQL, that is Hibernate Query Language, is more object oriented and close to Java. But for JDBC, you need to write native SQL queries. Hibernate implicitly provides transaction management, whereas in JDBC API, you need to write code for transaction management using commit and rollback. Next question, what is HQL? HQL is the acronym for Hibernate Query Language. It is an object-oriented query language and it is independent of the database. Next question, how to achieve mapping in Hibernate? Association mappings are one of the key features of Hibernate. It supports the same associations as the relational database model. They are, first one-to-one associations. It represents the one-to-one relationship between two tables. For example, one person has one passport. Second one, many-to-one association. It represents the many-to-one relationship between the two tables. For example, multiple accounts in one bank. Last one, many-to-many associations. It represents the many-to-many relationship between two tables. For example, a user can belong to multiple communities and a single community can have multiple users. Next question, name some of the important interfaces of Hibernate framework. First one, Session Factory. Session Factory is the factory class that is used to get the session objects. The Session Factory is a heavyweight object, so usually it is created during application startup and kept for later use. This Session Factory is a thread-safe object which is used by all the threads of an application. If you are using multiple databases, then you would have to create multiple Session Factory objects. Second one, Session. Unlike Session Factory, the session object will be created on demand. Session is a lightweight object. Session provides a physical connectivity between your application and database. The session will be established each time your application wants to do something with the database. Session object will be provided by Session Factory object. The life cycle of a session is bounded by the beginning and end of a logical transaction. The main function of the session is to offer create, read, and delete operations for instances of mapped entity classes. Last one, transaction. A transaction simply represents a unit of work. In such case, if one step fails, the whole transaction fails, which is termed as atomicity. A transaction can be described as ACID properties. Here A stands for atomicity, C for consistency, I for isolation, and D for durability. A transaction is associated with session and instantiated by calling session.beginTransaction. Next question, mention some important annotations used for Hibernate mapping. Hibernate supports JP annotations. Some of the major annotations are, first one, @entity. This is used with model classes to specify they are entity beans. Next one, @table. It is used with entity beans to define the corresponding table name in the database. Next one, @id. Defines the primary key in the entity bean. Next one, @embedded id. It defines a composite primary key in the entity bean. Next one, @column. It helps in defining the column name in the database table. Last one, @generated value. It defines the strategy to be used for the generation of the primary key. Next question, what are the collection types in Hibernate? There are 5 collection types in Hibernate used for one-to-many relationship mappings. First one, bag. A bag is a Java collection that stores elements without caring about the sequencing, but allow duplicate elements in the list. A bag is a random grouping of the objects in the list. Next one, set. A set is a Java collection that does not contain any duplicate elements. Next one, list. A list is a Java collection that stores elements in sequence and allow duplicate elements. Next one, array. An array is a container object that holds a fixed number of values of a single type. Next one, map. A map is a Java collection that stores elements in a key value pair and does not allow duplicate elements in the list. Next question, what is dirty checking in Hibernate? Dirty checking is an essential concept of Hibernate. The dirty checking concept is used to keep track of the objects. It automatically detects whether an object is modified or not. It allows developer to avoid time-consuming database write actions. It modifies only those fields which require modifications, and the remaining fields are kept unchanged. Next question, what is the difference between get and load method? First difference, get method returns null if an object is not found. On the other side, load method throws object not found exception if an object is not found. Second difference, get method always hits the database. On the other side, load method doesn't hit the database. Third difference, get method returns the real object, not the proxy one. On the other side, load method returns a proxy object. Last difference, get should be used if you are not sure about the existence of instance. On the other side, load method should be used if you are sure about the instance exists. Next question, what are the states of the object in Hibernate? There are 3 states of an object in Hibernate. First one, transient. The object is in transient state if it is just created but has no primary key and not associated with a session. Second one, persistent. The object is in persistent state if a session is open and you just save the instance in the database or retrieved in the instance from the database. Last one, detached. The object is in detached state if a session is closed. After the detached state, the object comes to persistent state if you call lock or update method. That's all in this video. Please support my channel for more technical videos. If you have any doubt, please add your comment in comment section. Please click on bell icon to receive latest notifications from Rashi Things.